Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11 we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening. It is the NFL Roundtable Talks, and Kitty Ken has joined the stage while we were doing the intro.
Oh, yeah, there, Cage Kitty. We got dance time.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. We got some news about why Sheronne Moore was fired and arrested tonight for the University of Michigan. I want to break first because it's bad.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's Michael Ditton Edwards. Good to see you, brother. He evidently, a few months back, ended up with the executive assistant to the head coach, cheated on his wife with her, got her pregnant, paid for an abortion, and evidently in an argument, it came out what happened, and he stormed out of his house threatening to kill himself. He broke into the assistant's house, held a knife to his own throat, and threatened to kill himself and her. He was then intercepted at a local church after his wife provided the phone's location to authorities. He is now in protective custody. And for those that do not know what protective custody is, when you go to the county jail and you are considered a suicide risk, in other words, if they catch you before you do it, they put you in a suit that is weighted and padded so you can't hurt yourself. And they put you in solitary confinement for the first 48 hours in jail. You don't get to see a judge. You're not arraigned. There's no bail, no nothing. And until you see either a therapist, psychologist, or psychiatrist and are deemed safe to be in general population that you won't hurt yourself, you really are not under arrest. You are just in protective custody. So my thoughts and prayers go out to his family. He made some decisions that have came back to bite him in the ass. So it's awful. And that Michigan got ahead of it as soon as the news broke of what he did and fired him over it before it became public knowledge. And I credit Ward, Emanuel, and all those guys for getting the job done. But at the same time, I also heard that 2 days ago, Bryce Underwood told Ward Emanuel, either Sheronne Moore goes or I go.
Yeah, I have some thoughts, but I'll let other people talk.
So, but yes, I do owe you the truffle shuffle. I know.
For 3
I already paid. And you know the favorite tune of the fans.
Yep.
Y'all blind yourself. Because I got to do the truffle shuffle.
Okay, y'all got to stop making
Are we ready?
What, you tired of seeing fat boys dance?
Yeah, but anyway,
because I don't want to be involved in any of it.
When I count back from 3, you have to play it 3 consecutive times. Okay, Kenda Bear fan?
Which one is it? The Yoli one or the other one?
Yep.
The normal one, the porn music one.
Yep, ready to go.
All right.
I wish you luck.
3, 2, 1. Come on. Again. There. I got it. Oh, God.
Oh, God. What? Let me tell you, that made that victory for Thanksgiving night all the better.
Hey, Ken, it's your turn now.
Oh no, I already did it last year. It
No, I
was
don't
Yeah,
JB's
he had
turn.
to do it
Dance
twice
off on
last
that.
year. It was my turn, but this time he made me do it through 3 times. Oh dear Lord! So he literally tried. Hey, I pay my debt on a bet.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Hey, it's
Ken
better
had to do
looking
it
than
twice
paper.
last year.
For all those watching at home, I'm sorry that we did not give you the proper disclaimer to hide small children and put them in the other room before this display of adulthood was put on display for all to see. Broski, please go get your eyes checked.
So
Talk
all I
about
have to
words
say
we
is
can't say on YouTube. I don't
the
know.
last
That might
round
just broke that.
was the super truffle shuffle. And that was just for you, Kitty Ken.
Oh, well, I appreciate it, Caged Kitty.
Hey, Ken, we'll make a bet next year.
Brother, for the love.
Keegan missed out. Keegan
No,
was gonna.
I was going to
Keegan's
say,
be
nope,
like,
no
"What did I
WB
miss?"
this time.
Oh, look, it's Robbie. We're not jag-offs this week. We're just jerk-offs.
Yeah, jackwagon.
Which one did you jerk off like the Ravens last week? You're welcome. I
So
did.
are we commenting on the Sheronne Moore thing or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Ken, what do you think about Ken the Bear fan? What do you think of the Sheronne Moore situation?
I don't follow college sports, guys. I mean, it's from what yeah, Nick, I'm sorry, man. I should have told you to avert the eyes. I don't follow college sports. From what JB just said, it sounds like a pretty sad situation. I don't know what there is to really say about it. I mean, I don't follow college sports, so I can give 2 shits about college football coaches being fired and hired and all that. But this situation sounds a little extra normal. And yeah, I hope everything works out for everyone and that there isn't any permanent damage done. People can get on with their lives. Yeah, sound like the jackwagon. I don't do college sports.
You jackwagon.
This is the only college thing we're going to bring up because a lot of the Lions fans are University of Michigan fans.
Well, I get
Jamie,
it. Because,
what do you think of the
Lions
news
fans
about
needed something to cheer for
Sheronne Moore?
2 or 3 or 4.
I think it sounds like he may have a mental condition or may have some mental problems that finally reared its ugly head after 2 years of him being the head coach. Glad the Wolverines nipped it in the behind before it went public, and at least we're talking about it. And
right, Austin.
So with me being, the diehard Michigan fan that I am, I'm, disappointed in his actions and what he did is inexcusable. I do commend the university for getting ahead of the story, firing him on the spot, doing a quick investigation and all that stuff. But yeah, with every report coming out, it does seem like he has some issues going on. And I hope that he can find the help that he needs. But I ultimately just feel for his family more than anything.
When you try to unalive yourself, that's not crying, Matt Henry.
Right, exactly.
I'll leave it at that. Will Vogel.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances. Hopefully he gets the help he needs. Prayers out to his family. This is just a sad, unfortunate situation that, thank God, Michigan got to it before it leaked out to the public sports knowledge where everyone can dissect it and write about it and stuff. So, yeah, just prayers up to the family.
BA?
Yeah, I mean, Matt Henry didn't exactly say that right. he said it to a point, but he didn't say it right. I mean, the dude did cheat. He knew what he was getting himself into. Like, he didn't think he was going to get caught. I mean, nobody ever thinks they're going to get caught, and they do.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that would be something that humans have resolved over their evolution?
Oh, fuck no.
But no, we don't. So, I just think that he got caught, and to tell you the truth, I think he was trying to. He panicked. His wife told him some stuff he didn't want to hear, which would probably I'm leaving or I'm divorcing you, and he knows he had a career at Michigan at the time. So he went total nuts. That's what he did. I don't think that I think he got caught. I think he's humiliated by it. I think that a thing he's trying to do, and I don't want to be desensitized to the situation. It may not be the case, but in most cases I see when this happens, there's more people trying to take the coward's way out than to face the stuff like a man. And that's what he should do. If you did something wrong, then you need to fix it. And I'm not saying that's not apparent to his mental health. He might be mentally, messed up. But at the same time, I mean, dude, come on. Yeah, I mean, you didn't think about that when you were doing the do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I hope that he does, get some help. I hope that the situation calms down. I hope that, he can work it out with his wife and the assistant. and hopefully things get together that way. I mean, it is what it is. I think Michigan did a great thing and the opportunity and did what they had to do as a college. So, and to tell you the truth, this is great for Michigan, by the way, because I think they're looking for something to get rid of him in the first place, to tell you the truth.
We've discussed that ad nauseum over the last 4 weeks about him and the lackluster play of the offense, how the defense was bailing him out. And we wanted him gone, but not for a reason like this.
No,
let's put it that way. Kitty Ken.
Oh, Cage Kitty, I kind of feel pretty much like BA does with this situation. I feel massively for his family. And if the dude does have legitimate mental health issues, I feel for him too and hope he does get the help. But the timing of it just makes me question it a little bit. That's the only thing I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, the timing in those situations are never good. So,
hell no. People don't realize how much it affects their family when they do shit like that. It's not just you that you're doing this to. You're doing it to your entire
wife, to your assistant, to people
your
that
kids,
you around, to the players, all that
so,
stuff.
As someone who went through mental issues a long time ago, I hope he gets the help he needs. First and foremost. But yes, it is a coward's way out. What you're doing, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, your friends, your loved ones. But here's the thing he has to face. Not only did he try to unalive himself, he was going to unalive the assistant.
There you go.
That turns this into attempted murder. That's what he'll be tried for once he can stand trial.
Oh, they'll probably change those charges. I mean,
if she wants to press the charges, and I'll tell you what, if you cheated with me, and I'm going to look at it from the female side here, I get pregnant, you pay for the abortion, your wife finds out, and you come and try to kill me, your ass is going to jail.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
And the way the DAs are these days, who knows what he'll get charged with? I mean, just trying to be realistic here. I mean, I get it, but dude, have you guys not been watching the news the last 3 years and see what these guys do? These people do, and then don't get charged with?
JB's got a really good point, though. I agree with him.
doesn't matter what they want to charge, what the DA is willing to do, and DAs aren't doing much these days. And I don't think the state of Michigan is all of a sudden going to make an example out of someone. It's not in their DNA. I mean, he's not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying realistically, I don't see those charges are going to be completely different by the time it actually happens. I'm just saying, because that's just the way our legal system is right now. Jack.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah, he has 3 daughters too. That's a good point that Broski brought up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you're involved in all that too, and
Yep.
they're young too. They're not teens. They're young. So you can envision your mother trying to explain that kind of crap that your papa did. If she even tries to explain it to him, because next thing you know, your dad ain't there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in jail or he's out the house because your mom kicked him out the house. Whatever the case may be, it's just that's stuff that the children pay for that kind of stuff.
Yep.
The 2 names that I heard out of Chris Ballas' mouth, which is the University of Michigan insider, for people that are wondering who they might be targeting, he heard Jed Fish, the University of Washington head coach, who was a former OC under Jim Harbaugh, or what's his name at Alabama? Babori, the new guy? Is that his name?
DeBoer.
Yeah.
Taylor
DeBoer. Caleb
like
DeBoer.
DeBoer.
That's the 2 names that I'm hearing out of Michigan circles right now.
I think DeBoer is a good young coach.
The coach from Washington also.
Jed Fish.
I think his name is Fish. Yeah. The Notre Dame coach, the
Marcus
Minnesota
Bolton.
coach, and Brian Kelly has also been.
I wouldn't want Brian Kelly.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him either. But he was like the last one on the list, though.
I don't want to get into that because it's
Yeah.
all speculation. There's a bunch of rumors right now about that, and that the reason why he paid for the now here's the thing: he paid for the abortion for the assistant, and she agreed to that, which means yes, she knew he was married.
So did she get the abortion?
Yeah, he paid for the abortion. It was
I
done.
mean, come on. I mean, of course she knew she was married because he's a head football coach for a major university whose whole life is on Google. You Google the guy's name. We just found out, he's got 3 kids. You can Google it. Trust me, he got deep dive. She knew what she got into in terms of marriage, kids, what the guy had.
Anyway, no.
Days of our lives.
Oh, Jesus. Shit. Most of us go to sports to get away from this drama bullshit.
No,
Now
sir.
we getting it bleeding in here too. Can we not get a safe haven anywhere?
So now let's go to the Indianapolis Colts. They lose Daniel Jones. I don't know her name, so I can't look her up. But I bet you I will by next week, and I'll let you know.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say probably.
You never know, dude. You never.
She's
know.
an assistant coach on a
Anyway.
football or in the sports department.
Anywho,
So-
yeah, you were saying
Anyway,
Indianapolis. Colts.
back. Let's go. Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones goes out. What was that? An ACL tear?
Achilles.
Or Achilles.
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 Grandpa
Back to the
Philip
Brooklyn.
Rivers.
Well, let me
Jamie.
get there, Jamie. Then Riley Leonard injures a ligament in his knee in the same game. So they bring back off the couch holding his grandchildren, Philip Rivers. And immediately I know what's going to happen. Child 12 will be born by this time next year. Because he got the call from the Colts and
And after Christmas Mass 2026, we're all going to have to sing "What Child Is This" again.
So by September next year, there will be a child in the Rivers household.
Again, he almost has enough for a whole football team.
On top of that, Shane Steichens was asked earlier today after they signed him yesterday, so what's it going to be like coaching a guy older than you? And he laughs. He goes, I've been a coach 10 years. I started as a student coach in college. I was a sophomore. I had juniors and seniors above me. It's no different. And in a way, he's right. That's why he laughed.
Yes, but were any of those guys potential future Hall of Famers? That I think
Ken,
that's a little-
but Ken, it's like you watched our morning show today. That's where it gets.
Man, you'd think I watched it.
That's where it gets more interesting because, he's a semi-finalist for the Hall of Fame this year. And a lot of people, there's argumentation, but there are people who thought that he could be a first ballot this year. Now, if he plays if he just plays this season and stops again, he's not eligible to 2030.
This one's for Megan.
I think we almost got it all in sync. Almost.
Yeah, it was close.
So who we starting with, JB?
Nice.
BA. What do you think about the whole Phillip Rivers, Shane Steichen, Daniel Jones?
Yeah, well, that means Indianapolis is kind of desperate to even think about having him on their team, and I feel bad for Rivers because his ass ain't going to be able. The only way you're going to get the joke is he's a big guy. The only way you're going to get him down is you throw a donut on the ground.
No, because
I think it was Jordan Blanda.
But it's actually Tom Brady for Tampa Bay was 45 when he retired after playing for that season that they didn't make.
But that was Tom freaking Brady. That's not Phillip freaking Rivers.
Yeah, well, the guy that held it before Tom Brady was Vinny Testaverde, and Brady just barely edged him out.
Okay,
Right.
So what were you saying, BA?
No, I'm just saying that Indianapolis is done now. They're really done. They were already dropping off, and without they're in bad shape. And you can sit there. I know in the chat somebody said, "Yeah, they're just going to hand the ball off to JT," but JT is you stop JT, you stop the Indianapolis Colts right there. That's how you do it. And I feel sorry because they got to play one of the second best defense in the league.
Now, you say it was shot pre-COVID, but he threw for 4,000 yards in COVID year, and the Colts went 11-5. I think he had 40 touchdowns.
That sounds right.
I know they went 11-5, and if I remember right, JT even got hurt that season.
Yep.
They made it to the playoffs. They lost to the Bills on the Hail Mary, the wild card round that year. Yeah, that was that year.
Yeah, because they went 11-5, won the division, if I remember right.
Yeah, but you ain't getting
Rivers. They were a 7 seed because the Bills were a 2 seed that year. The Bills went 13-3 in 2020. The Bills hosted the Colts that year.
Okay, but I mean,
the Colts were 7. They were 11-5, but I think they because Jeremy, if you win the division, you automatically get a top 4 seed. They were a 7 seed that year.
Yeah, they're the wild card. That makes sense. That tracks because Kansas City won the division. Wait, no, that's the wrong conference.
No, wrong division. I think the Texans, I think the Texans or the Jags won the AFC South that year.
Because like I said, if you win the division, you automatically get a place in the top 4.
Yes,
it's a top 4 seed.
Yes, it is.
7 that year.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy is that if they do have their 12th kid, all 12 of them are with the same woman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a conversation about that little thing too.
Oh yeah, because they're devout Catholics and she refuses to get anything done to
no protection.
No, not that. No. It wasn't about the Catholic and having kids part. It's about dang, you can still actually fit in there kind of thing.
Whoa.
Right. That does mean this because he is an active player again. His retirement starts over whenever he retires. Yeah, that means he's got to wait another 5 years.
Well, that's only if he
So-
plays. If he doesn't play a
He's
snap in
gonna
the
play.
game,
They don't have an
he's
active.
still eligible.
He's gonna play.
Believe it or
Yeah,
not,
he's gonna
she's
play.
not. She's not.
So, can I give my? Oh wait, I need.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right,
Go
Robbie.
ahead.
All I've got to say is it's
Don't ball
a
on
shame
that
what
one.
happened to Daniel Jones. He was having a really good rebound year. It's sad. It sucks. You saw him frustrated, slam his helmet on the ground. I Indianapolis, I'm sorry, they're done for the rest of the year. I think Houston's gonna win that division.
I think
so,
it's
too.
the Jags myself, but
I think it's going to be the Jags.
Houston or the Jags.
I think it's going to be the Jags. But if they get 2 more wins, with how bad the Chief Frog throat and the Queef look, I think they get in with 10 wins.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, there's a shot at you. There's a shot at you, Jamie.
Dang,
Wide right,
Jamie.
wide right.
Wide right and left. I said there's only 2 things that can explain this situation. Either Phillip Rivers is a porn star, or she knows how to tighten up real good after.
Why
having-
not both?
The only thing, that's the only thing I can say. Because
Petty Crimes. Good shot.
Good one, Patty.
Oh, that was the other one. Yeah, saw that too.
But that being said, Jayden Daniels is more than likely out this week at least, which means we get to see Marcus Mariota again for the foreskin. What do you think about that, Kitty Ken?
I think that's the perfect encapsulation of their season so far. It's, hey, we had a small glimmer of hope, and it's gone and down the toilet.
BA?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just pulled up a picture of the supposed
assistant?
person that.
I did too, BA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he asked you a question.
I told you she's not wide. She's not ugly.
Yeah, he asked you about Jayden Daniels being out.
Oh, Jayden Daniels is he probably won't play this game, although he said he's just sore. But he said they'll probably put in other guy. What's his name? Mariota. That dude. They're gonna put him in there, and then the next game he'll start. He's not done for the season though. He's good. He's just sore. He's sore for that ass whooping they took by Minnesota. That's why he's sore.
Trying to pull that horn out of his ass.
I couldn't have said it any better. Oh, shit.
She ain't bad.
No, she's not.
No, those are not the words I would use to describe. I'd say smoke show.
Yeah,
she's kind of hot.
Yeah.
hot though.
I think she's hot. She's more than kind of hot.
Yeah, I'm with you, BA.
Hey, I would like to see her do the temple.
Yeah.
That's probably what she was doing. That's why.
That's why all this issue happened. She did the She did the truffle. She did the truffle shuffle once. He said, "Fuck it, I'm willing to risk it all."
I literally backed it up.
No, they've just been dealing with the
That's the
injuries
little
all
John
year.
the little John button.
Yes, it is. That being said, Will, what do you think about it?
Their season, they had a great year last year. We all know what happened. We don't want to talk about what happened in the NFC playoffs. They're just injury prone this year. And I'll give my thoughts on their Zach Ertz when we get to Zach Ertz, because he's also on that team.
Austin and
Oh,
Megan.
and there's Megan. I just realized Megan.
I know. She's been tired.
Now I'm gonna say she's been sitting here waiting for you.
How long have you been sitting there, Megan?
Just now.
About a minute.
Oh,
No, she's been here the whole time. You just really haven't been paying attention.
It's okay.
I'm not paying attention to you, Ken.
Hey,
Oh, my God.
he was too busy looking at Taylor Rivers, Philip's wife.
Taylor Rivers.
Who's it on now?
Oh, my mom calls the 49ers Fredo bag.
Yeah, I was wondering who the hell you were talking about with that one.
Oh, we
Just
will
go
get to the
Fredo
pictures in a minute. But Austin and Megan, what do you think about that whole situation with the Commanders and Jayden Daniels is out this week, so we get to see Marcus Mariota come back?
Wouldn't be surprised to see him get shut down again.
Mm-hmm.
And that 2020 or at the NFC Championship game last year was looking like it's been 2 years since then. How badly the Commanders have just fell off the face of the planet. But with their aged defense and aged roster all around, not really surprising.
Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of expiring rookie contracts that they didn't re-sign on that defensive side of the roster, and they filled it with a bunch of aging guys, aging players. So it made them, I think they're the second oldest roster in the NFL this year.
I think so.
They got to be.
Jamie?
Well, if the Giants don't pull a Kevin Stefanski and they actually let Jackson Dart go for 2 in this game, I think they'll beat the Commanders by 1. Otherwise, the Browns would have beaten the Titans last week.
Oh, so, we know. Ken?
Yeah, I mean, look at this is why Jayden Daniels is a bust, not serviceable.
Oh.
I mean, look at Mr. This is why I like when we overhype a guy after 1 year. This whole second year, bust. Even when he's played, they're not winning games. Mariota has been a good backup for him. To be honest, there's not much difference between Mariota and Jayden Daniels this year. Daniels just hasn't had it. Maybe it's injuries, whatever. This has been a terrible year for that entire organization, and you're welcome. Because we returned the favor for what they did to us last year. So they cannot win a game.
Definitely the reason.
They cannot win a game until week 18. That is when they are allowed to finally win a game.
Wow,
you're still bitter about that last week.
Absolutely.
You
I'm just saying we returned.
You should be bitter at Stevenson for going over there and messing with one of the damn fans. Dumbass.
I'm not bitter. I'm just saying we returned.
He's still a Bear, so he's okay.
I'm just saying we returned the curse, so they'll get to win. Watch, they won't win another game to week 18, and they'll complete the curse. That's all I'm saying.
And here's the bad part.
Jayden
now we
Daniels
get to circle it around.
Give him one more year.
Because not only did they lose Jayden Daniels this week, but they lost Zach Ertz for the season on a bad hit. You do not hit a guy to the side of the knee like that. Hitting him on the thigh pad or something like that. No, hitting him. Listen to what I'm saying. The side of the knee is way different than hitting him in the thigh pad and having something like that happen because they land on it. This guy's knee blew out in midair, not on the ground. So that's 100% a bad hit. There's a picture of it. Go back and look. There's a still frame where his knee bent sideways.
And I don't want to hear any Minnesota Viking complain about Kirby Joseph.
Just about to say
That's why I specifically brought up. That's why I specifically brought up a guy that hits him in the front in the thigh pad. I said that on purpose for a reason. But anyway,
all these North teams targeted knees.
I'm telling you, well, they're kneecap biting. Hey. Does anyone think Ertz doesn't retire at this point?
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay, Ken the Bearfin, we were going to start with you anyways. What is your take on the Ertz situation?
Oh, well, I mean, I think he just straight up retires. Him and Julie are going to be with their little World Cup trophies and his little Super Bowl rings, and they're going to be on a beach drinking Mai Tais, watching their genetically enhanced super kids become professional athletes to rule the world that way. I mean, dude, he's had a long-ass career. Like, and the way he reacted after,
we'll get to that.
The emotions he had after was just kind of like, yeah, this is my career emotions, not just I'm hurt emotions. I think he's done. I think he just retired.
So
he is.
Here's the thing. One of the 2 wins of the Raiders was over the Giants. The Giants have the first pick overall right now, even though they're tied. But the Titans do not have the worst record in the NFL. It is the Giants and Raiders at the 2 and whatever.
No, they're
But
all 2 and
anyways,
11. The
well,
Raiders, Giants, and
because the
Tennessee are
heads
all
up
2 and
because
11.
the heads up play, the Giants are first. Is what I'm getting at.
Head to head, BA.
Sure about
They,
that?
they made a big.
Could
Yeah.
have swore about
Nope, they
that.
had no-
When
they
I was
had-
looking at it today, they were showing an up-to-date stats, and Las Vegas was at the top of the draft order.
Oh, they made a big to do about it on Monday. But anyways, Jamie, what's your take on Zach Ertz?
Yeah, I think the guy's had a very good career, a lot of Super Bowl trophies, and
One.
he definitely has a trophy. Definitely has a trophy for life with Julie. I love her; she's great. But yeah, I think he could ride off into the sunset with her, and like Ken said, they can watch their kids make the pros and rule the world that way, and be proud parents.
Two.
All right. What about you, Austin?
Hey, JB.
Yeah, he's what is he, like 34 years old right now? 35. Okay, so, and that's a pretty significant knee injury that he sustained. So recovering from that at 35 is going to be a lot longer than someone in their 20s. But I think he's had a fulfilling career. I think if he isn't contemplating retirement, he probably should. I don't think he has anything to hang his head low on with how he performed in the NFL.
Hey, JB. Real quick.
Yeah, he turned 35 on November 10th. This past.
I looked
Will.
up real quick. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
You want me? Okay, I looked it up really quick.
What?
Giants are 2-11, Vegas 2-11, Tennessee 2-11. But due to tie breaks, the order right now is New York, Vegas, and Tennessee. The 3-win teams in order they pick right now are Cleveland, NOLA, Washington, Jets, Arizona. That rakes out your top 8. And that's all with all the tie breaks and all the other crap. That's how the draft looks.
Yep. And then Atlanta gets the 9th pick because of that trade with the LA Rams.
Yes.
Because they had somebody else's pick who sucked. That being said, Will.
Everybody stole my brain thought. He does need to retire. I'm sorry. Move on from the guy. He had a great career for the Eagles, and he helped the Commanders some when he's been there. But yeah, call it a career, man. You're 35 years old. It's not easy being a tight end that old, and plus you're going to be coming back from this devastating injury, man. Dude, just call it quits. Recover on your own time, and just call it a career, man. I think it's time.
Wasn't he going to retire before he went to the Redskins anyways?
He did retire from the Cardinals, I believe it was at the time, right? Didn't he retire from the Cardinals?
Yeah, he went Eagles, Cardinals.
And then they had 3 injuries to their tight end room during that following season after his retirement, and they had to give compensation to the Cardinals for him to become a Commander.
Mm-hmm.
BA.
Yeah, he should retire. He definitely is probably. I'm sure he's really he's contemplating that for real, because he's older for football, and that kind of injury takes some time to heal. By the time he comes back, he'll be another year older. So, and it might take him a longer time to heal. So I would say he's had a great career. I wouldn't, I wouldn't judge him if he retired. Shit, wish I had a ring. That's all I gotta say.
So I went to the Tankathon and pulled up the strength of schedule stuff. Here's your draft order. Go ahead, Kitty Ken. Give your take on Zach Ertz real quick.
Oh, there, Cage Kitty. I gotta
New York
say,
Giants on the other one.
unless the NFL has opened a crippled division, I gotta agree with everybody else, and it's time for Ertz to retire.
Dang.
You get a bionic leg and come back and do work.
If that son of a bitch gets a bionic leg, I want to know where we're handing out bionic parts, because I am signing up tomorrow.
Get Ken a new back.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me get that one out of there.
Shit.
Let me get it updated right.
If I get a bionic spine, I'll do a truffle shuffle with that one and actually be able to move for it.
There we go. Number 1 is the New York Giants off of strength of schedule. Then it's the Raiders. Then it's Tennessee. Then it's Cleveland Browns, New Orleans Saints, Washington Commanders, New York Jets, Arizona Cardinals, Atlanta Falcons, Cincinnati Bengals round out your top 10. Then you got Minnesota, Miami, Baltimore Chiefs, Dallas Cowboys, Carolina Panthers, and Detroit.
Balta less instead of Baltimore.
He's getting the bionic leg from Wakanda.
That's terrible.
Powered by Vibranium.
Right.
Wow.
There you go.
Vibranium.
And then after all those injuries, we had one ourselves that was a season ender. Brian Branch went out with an Achilles tendon tear versus the Dallas Cowboys. No more truffle shuffle, I promise. It's done. It's done for the season. I ain't making that bet the rest of the year. Next year it's back on though. Packers versus Lions.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Yeah, you see right now Ken looking off screen. He's marking it in his calendar so he doesn't miss it.
Someone make a deadly 10.
So what would happen if the Lions and Packers tie a game?
We do a half a truffle shuffle each.
We go like this and nobody does a profile pick. That's what we do.
Or you could do this. So if it's a home game for either one of the teams, Jeremy can go to Ken's house and they can do the truffle shuffle with him.
You're awful, BA. Awful.
Now, come on. Now you're really trying to break people's screens out here. What the fuck? You got 2 fat guys doing this shit?
On one screen? That ain't happening.
Shit. JB, could us together even fit on one screen?
All I know is this would be the reaction everyone wants.
So that being said,
like
it is time to do the pick'ems. We have made it through the major news of the NFL because there has been no major signings or anything like that other than Old Man Rivers.
Oh,
Grandpa Philip Rivers.
No, I like Yinzer's name for him a hell of a lot better. Philip Seaman River.
Yeah.
Grandpa Philip Rivers.
All right.
Oh, this is
Tomorrow night, we got the Atlanta Falcons going up against the Succaneers lately. Good Lord, they lost 2 in a row. Who you got in this one there, Ken the Bear fan?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Succaneers because Baker needs to start making that bread. Those Uber Eats commercials aren't looking so good with them not baking.
I'm putting it in the oven. No, don't put it in the oven. I'm putting it, locking it.
He needs to get advice from Philip.
That's how the conspiracy
Wait, I'll handle my show.
I'm sorry.
But
the yeast
yeah,
is
I'm
infected.
taking the Bucs this when they need a rebound and they need it quick. And the Saints are the Saints. The Falcons. We need a new head coach. Whatever you want to call them, they're the team to get right against. So I'm gonna take the Bucs at home.
All right, Jamie.
Give me Baker bacon. Put it in the oven. Shake off the heat. Let those conspiracy theorists when the football's deployed to sell food. Let's go Bucs.
Austin.
So Mike Evans got activated off the IR today, and he's questionable to play in this week's matchup. If he does, I don't think he'll play like a significant role just because of the injury he's coming off of. But it will warrant some attention from the Falcons secondary, and it might open up some opportunities for Ekibuka and then maybe the run game as well. So I'm going to take the Bucs to bounce back against the Falcons on this one.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like JB. That's funny.
Awesome.
Oh,
What the hell was that?
All right, Will.
I know this hurts my Panthers saying this, but the Buccaneers, because the Falcons are just right terrible.
Well, their coach terrible, but anyways, BA.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what Rob said. Tampon Bay.
I'm the one who says Tampon Bay. Remember, that's where you got it from.
No, that came from my dad way before you started on this show.
Wait.
Kitty Ken.
Well, Cage Kitty, I'm going to have to say flip a piece of dog shit, and there you go. That's this game.
See what side the white side says.
Yeah. If it lands brown
This game
side
is
up,
not called Tiffany Rivers.
if it
That's
lands
always
brown
white
side
side
up,
up.
it's the Falcons. If it's white side up, it's the Bucks.
Oh God! But anyways, God, I'm really debating on going with the upset of the week because I don't think they can stop Bihan. They haven't stopped rushing games very well lately, and they got a very good two-headed monster, especially near the goal line. You don't know which one's going to get it between Bihan and Tyson Algier. Give me the fail can. And you know what that does? That helps the Panthers become the first place team in the NFC South.
Yes, it does.
Okay, we will skip the next one and go to the Ravens at Bungles.
JB, sorry to interrupt. What about Austin? Or did he go?
I went.
He went.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
everybody's went.
I'm not thinking straight. It's been a bad day.
Yeah, it's okay. Ravens at Bungles. Who you got there, Kitty Ken?
Oh, Cage Kitty. This one's going to be a hard one because they both freaking sucked last week. I guess this is another flip the dog shit, but give me Joe Burrow.
Oh, I forgot one other injury that's out for the year because he had to have a core muscle surgery. Trey Hendrickson is out for the year.
And he was.
I mean,
still
he's been
taking
out
the
for the
bungle?
year. He's been out for the year, the whole year anyway.
Yep.
It's not like he's been playing anyway. So that's nothing.
All right.
He ain't making
BA?
it. I'm taking the Ravens.
Will.
Bengals.
Austin.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals. Ravens suck.
Jamie.
Oh, let's see.
Ravens at
Let's see
Bengals.
what we got here. Okay. Give me the Bungles.
All right. Ken the Bear
They
fan.
sweep the Ravens this year. How about the Bungles?
Ken the Bear fan.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens on this one.
As bad as the Ravens play, and they're at home, I'm taking the Bengals. Lamar Jackson don't look the same. King Henry is he's had a couple big plays, but he's not scoring as good. Give me the Bungles.
He's Chester Henry now.
This is a raise your hand if you think it's going to happen. Cardinals at Texans. Is anybody taking the Cardinals?
Hey, B, say it.
No.
No.
Hell
B.
no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. Give me the Texans.
Jets at Jaguars. Anybody taking the Jets?
No.
No.
Hell
right.
no.
Give me the Jags. Liam Cohen, baby.
Duval.
I agree on that.
Duval.
The Texans. I got Texans and Bungles as well. Jets at Jaguars. Everybody's taking Duval.
Yep. I mean,
Sorry,
come on.
but not this week.
Chargers at Chiefs. Who are you taking there, Ken the Bear fan?
Your new AFC West champion Chargers will end all playoff dreams, hopes, and aspirations for the Kansas City Suckers. I mean, terrible. I mean, worst team. I mean, suckers. I mean, God, just whatever that Kansas City team is, they're done.
The Red Kingdom. The Red Kingdom falls.
Put a fork in them.
Duval is so cringe. That's the name of the county. That's why they do it. Correct? Isn't that it?
Yes.
Yes, Duval County.
All right. Jamie. You going with Chief Frog
Go
Throat or
Chargers, go.
All right.
Thank you,
Austin.
Chargers.
Well,
Man, that Monday night game was terrible. Herbert got sacked a bunch of times. Jalen Hurts threw 4 picks, but I'm still picking the Chargers.
DA.
Well, unfortunately, Kansas City is going to go out kicking and screaming. They're going to win this game.
Kitty Ken.
Well, I'm going to say this is going to be the first time Chief Frog Throat chokes on something that's not a ref.
Could be Chris Collinsworth.
No,
The opposite. That's
There,
the opposite.
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
They got
taking the Chargers
they got a
as
really
well.
weird human centipede thing going on.
No.
I don't need any visuals. Okay. I need no visuals.
Or neck.
We got the toilet bowl of the NFC least up next because we have somebody that represents that next set of teams. So, Commanders at the Giants. Who you got, Kitty Ken?
Man, just because it's my old man's team and I got to give the guy some hope. The Commanders are going to win, so the Giants get to keep their first overall pick.
BA.
I kind of like that one there, JB. I think I'm going to take the Giants.
Will.
I'll take the New York Little Men.
Hold on. I just realized this game is a game of the Foreskins versus the Giants.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. Austin. You taking the Giants or the Foreskins?
I can't. I'll take the Giants just because it'll piss Leonard off.
Dude, we need to tell Leonard his favorite team's called the Giants.
All right. Jamie.
It reminds me of the 40-year-old virgin when she came in there and she said, "Hey, my name is China."
Yeah.
Give me the Giants, baby. The Giants with Mike Kafka, man.
All right.
Mike Kafka.
Mike Kafka on a foreskin. What? Ken the Bearman.
H T. What? No, hell no. Go Big Blue.
All right. I'm
You
taking
mean
the
Little
Giants
Blue.
as well, just because they're at home. As long as that defense shows up for 5 minutes of that fourth quarter, they should win. But that's asking a lot, though. Raiders and Eagles is Raiders and Eagles. Who you got there, Ken the Bear fan?
I'll take the Eagles.
Okay. Jamie.
I think it's funny. The Eagles haven't been playing that well, and I think if this is a perfect time for the Raiders to catch them off guard, it's right now. Give me the Raiders in an upset.
No.
Because
Austin.
I'm going to take the Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised with how bad the Eagles have been playing that if they allow the Raiders to stay in the game.
right, true.
I think this is the first time we get to skip almost all of the 4 o'clock games. Look at that. But anyways, well.
I'll take the Eagles for 1,000, Alex.
BA.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles because the Raiders can't even beat themselves off.
That sounded dirty.
Sounded dirty.
I was going to say, I don't know any other way it could have sounded. Is there a clean way to beat yourself off?
No.
Yeah, take
Well,
your
let's
pants
put
off
it
the
this
jacket.
way.
Blink 182.
Use dishwashing liquid? I don't
This
know.
guy did this. This guy did this because he's surprised he's getting paid. But Kenny Pickett and
that's
Flickett is
nasty.
playing.
Wait,
This is nasty. Poopy pants.
GB, I have a question. So what you're
Sure.
saying is he James Houston himself?
Yeah, poopy
Yes.
pants.
I think he did it worse than Houston.
We have found out that James Houston and Geno Smith are related. They are cousins. But anyway,
Sure, brothers.
Step brothers. Sorry,
who you got there,
Like the
Kitty
movie
Ken?
Step Brothers, boats and hoes, boats and hoes.
Kitty Ken, who
No,
you taking? The Raiders?
Instead of boats and hoses, it's sharts and farts.
Yeah.
But for the
You're
sake
right.
of my co-host of the MMA show, my buddy Joe, I got to do him another favor like I did for the old man so we don't mess up the draft order. Give me the Eagles.
Fry, Eagles, fry.
As bad as I'm there.
I guess you.
Oh, I thought it was Gatorade.
Wait. I thought he sat on a brown eye. But anyway,
That's what you got if you got sat on by him, that's for sure.
I'm going to take the Raiders. I just think they're reeling. Jalen Hurts looks like dog shit. Speaking of dog shit, that Monday Night Football game, I asked the question on your show, Ken and Ken. I'm going to ask it right here. Was that Monday Night Football or the Great American Bake Off? We saw so many turnovers, I thought they opened a bakery at SoFi.
That wasn't a football game. It was a game of let's see who can hand it to the other team better.
I mean,
Hey,
we saw
it
a
was-
quarterback. We saw a quarterback throw an interception. The guy that got the interception fumbled the ball back to the quarterback who fumbled it back to the other team. Do you know what that is?
That sounds like the
first time in
replacements
NFL.
call.
Yeah, that's the first time in NFL history that's ever happened in over 100 years of football. How many thousands of games have been played, and that's never happened before, where the quarterback threw the interception and then had the fumble after.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, JP, I was gonna say also, I'm pretty sure Geno Smith and James Houston share the same tailor. With those,
If not the same tailor, at least the same decorator of their pants. But anyways, we got to skip the next
They
one
should have
because
shared
you're
the
here,
same bottle of
Kitty Ken.
Pepto.
We have to skip this one because we're here. We have to skip that one because Will's here.
Hi.
I believe that let me turn the comment off. Okay, so we finally get to talk about a 4:00 game. It's the Colts at the Sea Chickens. Anybody picking Old Man Rivers and the Colts?
Yep.
No, he's
No.
gonna go down the stream in a paddle boat.
Look it.
Hell no.
I may be the only one taking it, but look, if you're the Sea Chickens, how do you prepare for Phillip Rivers? You don't know what he's got. Your tape is 5 years old on him. You don't know what he can do. You probably think his arm is mush. You probably think he can't throw more than 5 yards. I'm just saying.
It is
you're gonna get a
2025.
trap
When is the last time that Phillip Rivers played?
That's what I'm saying. Your tape
Come
is
on.
5 years. Okay, maybe they got some tape with him
not gonna
throwing the
be-
ball around with the high school.
Oh,
kids.
so you think Phillip Rivers is going to come out there and sling it like fucking John
No,
Elway?
but-
Hell no.
okay, listen. Hold on. Listen.
Oh,
If there was
The
ever a
Louisville
game that
Bears,
said trap game all over it in
No.
big flashy Marine Corps block letters so you can actually read it, because we know that most of you don't have the reading comprehension to read anything with big block letters. That's why Marines put everything in big block letters. This says trap game all over it. They don't know what to expect out of Phillip Rivers. I don't know how do you prepare. You probably figure, okay, it's just going to be a bunch of running game, which granted, his running back was there and he was there last. 2 of his receivers were there when he was there last. 1 of his tight ends was there when he was there last. 3 of his offensive linemen were his offensive linemen when he was there 5 years ago. So the Colts know what they got a little bit. They got some familiarity. This has trap game written all over it. I'm going to take this as an upset.
He doesn't know, but defenses have changed in the last 5 years too.
Yep.
So
And it'll be
that
interesting what he's
automatically destroys that theory. And besides, if you don't think Seattle's going to come in here and whoop that ass, they're the second best defense in the league.
They're going to Seattle.
Like I said,
Yeah, we're
if
gonna.
there's
We're going
ever
to
a game that had
Indianapolis.
crap written on it, this was it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, Seattle's gonna make everybody look like Gino and Poopy Pants. They're all gonna have poopy pants.
Okay, so everybody else is taking the sea chicken.
No,
Oh,
I hate to agree with a Bear fan, but I can agree with a co-host. Let me tell you, give me Philip Rivers to pull this one out in a miracle.
Yep. Oh, it is in Seattle.
Who are you? And
yeah,
what have you done with
that definitely ain't happening.
They suck in Seattle this year.
Most of their losses are at home this year. They're better on the road than they are at home.
They've lost one game on the road in 14 games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
this is better.
And prior to the one they lost this year, do you know what the last road game they lost was?
The Lions.
Last year.
Week 3 versus the Lions last year. Yeah.
You just got to put them in there, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I'm glad you said it, BA, and not me.
Yeah. I had to throw that in there. But
regardless, the Colts have been failing miserably on offense in the last 3 or 4 games, and Seattle's got the second best defense. And you're going to sit there and tell me that? Yeah, I get the end. I'm getting sick of that damn cliche too. Good teams are good teams. They get beat by somebody. That's why there's really nobody in this whole football league right now that you can take serious as a Super Bowl contender, because they're all getting beat by some shit teams.
But they're 9-4 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Seahawks have lost.
Well, no, the Seahawks are 10-3.
Oh, 10-3. Okay, they're tied.
I mean, Phillips himself is the coach, so you got a smart football guy out there. By the way, his high school football team just destroys everyone. His football mind is there. He's a smart quarterback. I mean, I get what you're saying, but Philip Rivers is a smart quarterback. He has offensive changes. Not like he's been just sitting on the couch watching games. Oh, but who was the last guy who came off the couch and won a bunch of games and took a team to the playoffs when everyone said he was washed up, couldn't take a hit, and would probably get destroyed? Who was that? Oh,
yeah, he only sat on the couch for a year, not 5.
I got you. I can answer this real quick. You don't have to say anything. He took his Viagra, popped off the couch. It was Joe Flacid.
Yep.
But Joe Flacid played a couple years before that, and he hadn't been out of the game for 5 years.
Yeah, I get that, but he's out of the game, but he's been coaching. He's still been working out in the weight room with with
a donut.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, we got it. YouTube chose the Colts. I'm picking the Seahawks because I think they're going to wipe the floor with them. But anyways, Titans at 49ers. Anybody taking the Titans?
Oh, hell no. Even though
hell no.
Yeah, I wish
the 49ers, baby. Run CMC.
I wish I could, but I guess for this one, it's Bane, Diddy Gain.
I like it because Tennessee shows you moments where, like, they show you moments of decency, and San Francisco's like it's duct tape, bubble gum, and I don't know what else is holding that team together. At what point do they fall apart? But the Niners.
John missed my comment earlier. I said no, but he doesn't have another child, but he will after getting that phone call, because that acted just like Viagra for Philip Rivers.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the Freddo Bags too. Then we got the Vikings heading to Dallas after the Vikings just mopped the floor with the foreskin.
Ew.
They scooped them all up and threw them in the condom. But anyway.
I don't think that's sanitary.
That was crap.
Who you got in this one there, BA?
Who we got again?
Vikings and Cowboys.
Vikings.
Oh, Vikings and Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowgirls.
Kitty Ken.
Cage Kitty, it was a hard one when we talked about it on the morning show. I think this whole game comes down. I think this whole game comes down to which Cowboy team shows up. So I guess by default, give me the Cowboys.
Okay. Will.
I hate both
these
teams.
Get positive?
One sec, Pete. I hate both these teams, but I'm picking the Cowboys.
Austin?
Oh, do they have this on primetime? No, that's sad.
Yeah, it should be on Comedy Central. I know, right, Austin?
That should have been on Disney.
No, Comedy Central.
Are you taking the
Cowboys?
Okay. What about you, Jamie?
The Vikings can get skull, you know what? Because that's Jerry's world. How about them Cowboys?
Yes,
that's it right there. Oh, fuck.
You know,
All right.
it's not a team logo. It's not a team logo. It's a rating system.
1-star rating system.
I want you know what? I'm going to take the Vikings for one reason or two reasons. One, I want to screw up the Cowboys' playoff chances, and two, I want the Vikings to screw up where they end up in the draft.
We pretty much do that already.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair.
I like it. That double hate. I love it. Because
They
guess
screw
what?
each other.
Even if they win this game, they're what, 5-8?
Yep.
Yeah.
They still don't come out of the basement.
Yep.
Give me the Vikings.
They're
That's the
already
1-star
5-8.
rating
They
system.
would be 6-8 if they won.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said they are 5-8.
Right,
That's what I'm
yes,
getting
yeah.
at. Yeah.
Okay. My
JB,
bad.
I hate to mess up your order, but please let me go first on this next one.
The Dolphins at Squealers?
Yep.
Go
Let's
ahead,
talk
Katie
about the
Ken.
rape cave.
hey, Ken, don't you fucking undercut me. Now, with this game, you're going to have to give me the overly sexually aggressive aquatic sea mammals to bring the Steelers to the Dolphin rape cave for another victim of it, just like they did Buffalo to open up that rape cave.
Hey,
And we like to thank Joe for that.
And they actually,
I'm the one
did
that said it to Joe.
none of us expected them to do well in the cold last week in New York. And they mopped the floor with them when the Jets had just started to get something rolling. So I like that. BA.
Yeah, but it was 40 degrees in New York. I mean New Jersey, sorry. It was 40 degrees there. I mean, really, is that cold? No. It's going to be 21 degrees in Pittsburgh when this game starts. I'm taking Pittsburgh. It'll be the frozen sexually whatever.
Aggressive aquatic sea mammals. Gotcha. All right. Let me finish this, though.
Sexually aquatic.
You realize
sexually
in his
aquatic,
career, Mike McDaniel and Tua, whether he had Brian Flores as head coach or Mike McDaniel, they had never won a game at a temperature at 40 degrees or below until last week.
Yep.
That's what I was getting at.
Hey, BA, is sexually aquatic somebody that has a fetish for scuba gear?
No, I think you're right when they're a fetish for dolphins.
Oh, it's overly aggressive, not
I mean,
overly
they
sexual.
took blowhole out of context.
Oh,
That's
They
All
got
right.
the old
Well-
bottlenose, is what you're saying.
Bill, who you got?
If you think I'm picking the Miami Ace Ventura Pet Detective Dolphins, I'm not. I'm picking the Steelers.
Okay.
All right. Austin.
Everybody keep doubting that rape cave.
I'll go with Old Man Rogers and the Steelers.
Jamie?
We have younger crybaby versus older crybaby at quarterback. Let's see. Whichever baby grows up the fastest, this one will win. You know what? Give me old man Rodgers to actually mature in this game, and give me Tua to keep sucking on his thumb. The Steelers are going to beat the Dolphins.
Yes, I hate Tua too. Thank you.
That would fit in with the
Bear Band.
sexually aquatic animal.
Yeah, so very quietly, this is this Dolphins team who were like, oh my God, they're gonna get the number one pick, they're terrible, blah blah. Very quietly, they put themselves into the playoff hunt. They are actually still in the playoff hunt. They win this week, they're still in the playoff hunt. They've been very quietly sneaking people off into the rape cave and having their way with them. You know what? This is the week when people are going to realize and go, wait, maybe the Dolphins aren't as bad as we thought they were. They've no fanfare. I mean, fire McDaniels? No, we're not going to fire him. We'll just fire a coordinator. And look, they're in the hunt. I'm going to go with the overly. Can we please do
the overly sexually aggressive aquatic sea mammals, bringing them to the rape cave?
And that's where they're going to go.
Jonathan Martin bully jail.
Yep, and you know what? And look, in doing that, it's going to screw. Also, it's going to screw up the Steelers, and it's going to screw up the Dolphins draft picks. That's the other reason I'm going that way.
Oh man. Yes.
That's the music they'll hear when that bottlenose goes straight up Aaron Rodgers' ass.
I was going to say, wait a second. The sexual aquatic animals are.
Yeah.
I can see the dolphin doing that too.
That's my upset pick of the week.
Right.
Hey, that's my upset pick of the week because guess who's undefeated on primetime this year? The Miami Dolphins. They've only had 2 games and they won both of them.
I can't even argue with any of that because both of them are crap. But I mean,
they lost on primetime to the Bills at home. The game that they beat the Bills was in Miami at 1:00.
Okay.
So there.
I thought it was right. Okay, fine. So they're 1-1. They're gonna make it 2-1. They're still beating the Squealers. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, they will definitely be squealing in that.
Neil, he tried to kill himself. That ain't cool.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
I'm not laughing at somebody with mental issues that tried to unalive himself.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Not cool.
All right, back to the top. We got the Brownies coming in to take on the Bears in Chicago. Yeah, he's in protective custody right now because he threatened to off himself and take out the assistant that he cheated with.
How many times are you going to say that, Robbie?
He's so mad because you called them the Squealers. That's what he started that with. He called them the Squealers.
I didn't call them the Squealers. I said the Steelers.
Oh.
That wasn't me. That was like 4/5 of y'all.
I didn't call them the Steelers either.
He's saying that in preparation for next week when Detroit kicks their
ass. Yeah. Okay, got you. Browns and Bears. Who you got, Kitty Ken?
Ken, do me a favor, plug your ears for this one. We're gonna have the outbreak of Shedeur Sanders to keep Green Bay at the top of the division.
Didn't he get his first win versus the Raiders?
What the hell is going
on? That was his first win. I'm talking about an actual real good game. He had so-so stats for that one.
Ooh, even Neil Green says the Browns. BA, who you got?
Hate there. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't go against Chicago, unfortunately. I want to. I tell you what, though. I guarantee you, Garrett's getting 2 sacks in this game.
Yes.
After watching Caleb run around like the chicken in Rocky, I don't know about that.
He got sacked though, didn't he?
Miles Brown's Miles Garrett's going to sack them.
Just because Micah couldn't sack him doesn't mean Garrett won't.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Whoa. Let's keep it rolling because we're getting Will.
I hate both these teams.
You hate every team.
He said tie. That's an answer. Okay, fine. Austin.
I'll go with the Browns because fuck the Bears.
Okay. I love it. Jamie.
Come on, Jamie.
Give me Shaduki this week over fingernails painting boy.
Yes.
All right. Ken the Bear Band. Are you picking your Bears?
Hey, you know what? I gotta give some credit here where credit is due, right? And that's the BA. He's only won it with working brain cells. It seems with the Browns. Really, the Browns. People are picking the Browns.
They did
What
beat Green
drugs
Bay.
are you guys smoking? By the way, Mr. Always going to get Caleb twice had 1 sack against one of the worst offensive lines in football, and being last week's game. Garrett had 1 sack. Might he get a sack against Caleb if he can catch him? The Browns don't have a chance in this game. Are you kidding me?
Well,
You're playing against the team, the number 1 team in the NFL in takeaways, with Shaduki Sanders, who gives the ball away quite a little bit. So, no, this game in Chicago isn't even going to be close. This will be a nice 2-score gliding victory for the Bears. Sorry when the Packers lose, because that's my pick already for that Denver game. We just flip-flop, which means Week 16, we're right back to where we were last weekend with the exact same difference going in. There's no way the Browns beat the Bears.
Well, what's funny about that is earlier this year, Ken the Bear fan was saying that you can't count out the Browns because of how good of that defense is. They're in every single game.
After they beat the Packers?
No, he said that beforehand.
Oh.
Yeah, that was how long ago? That was like 8 weeks ago.
It's still the same defense.
Second place defensive team in the NFL is the Browns.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you're making it like they're going to blow them out. They ain't going to blow them out.
No, it's going to be a 2-score game. They're going to win by at least 9.
It ain't going to be a 2-score game.
It's going to be a 3-point game.
Yeah, 3 or 6-point game, somewhere around there.
I'm taking the Browns because of the defense, because the Bears defense hasn't really stopped a lot of people. Just saying, they stopped one team, but everybody was stopping that team.
Tickle me. No.
All right, we're gonna go to
the hell's going on back.
I have no clue.
Got some sexual aquatic action going on.
Oh, Austin had to bounce out. His remaining pick
break out the scuba gear.
Panthers and of course the Lions. And he didn't make a pick on the Packers game. Okay.
That tells you he's taking the Packers for that one.
Tickle me what the fuck?
No, John Dorn, I will not tickle you.
No, that's what
all right. I am taking the Browns because I'm actually impressed with what Shedeur has done. Because yes, he's thrown 2 picks, but guess what? He's only played 2 games and he has 4 touchdowns plus 1 rushing. So that's a 5-2 ratio. That's pretty good for a rookie that didn't really get to play with the team until 2 weeks ago.
But at the end of the day, it's not about the stats. It's about the wins and the losses. That's what I look at it as. I mean, Shedeur's been playing good. Don't get me wrong. He's been playing really good. But the Browns themselves, they find some way to fuck it up.
Hey, wait. Okay, the only way they win is if they don't have to go for a 2-point conversion to win.
Right. Right, just like the Giants this week.
No, right. Okay. If they got to go through a 2-point conversion and Stefanski calls some stupid stuff again, he's getting fired on the spot. I guarantee you.
Amen. All right, we got the Packers at the Broncos, which is the next one at the 425 mark. VA. I already got Ken's pick because he already said it.
Yep, go Broncos, go.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ken, the Packer fan, I'm going to have to take Denver. Only reason why, if it was switched and it was in Lambeau, I'd take Green Bay. But because it's in Denver and Mile High Stadium, it's hard to play in that damn altitude. Yeah. And the Packers really, they both got really good defenses, but I got to take the Broncos in this one just because they're at home.
Did you see how gassed Micah Parsons was in the Bears game? Can you imagine how gassed he's going to be at Mile High?
Bo Nix is not going to run like Caleb.
No, but I understand what he's saying. Jamie, who you got?
Okay, this is the rematch from Super Bowl 32 back in 1998 when the Packers were the defending champs. The Broncos won on a game-winning field goal because of John Elway. Well, you got to remember, it was
right.
The quarterback matchup for that game was Brett Favre and John Elway. Not saying that but obviously, it's too early to say that about Jordan Love and Bo Nix, but we're going to get another good quarterback matchup here. No, it's not for the Super Bowl, but I think history repeats itself. Give me the Broncos, because FTP.
Hey, I tell you what, that Super Bowl was a very underrated Super Bowl. That was a really good Super Bowl.
Well,
because both quarterbacks were playing their ass off.
Oh, Kitty Ken, I am so sorry, my good sir. I am not thinking for the Packers. At least I like the Packers better than the Bears. Anyway, I am going to pick the Broncos by a touchdown.
The whole
Kitty Ken.
Spread.
All right. Well, this is going to be another week where Green Bay adds another team to the FBP. And this is going to be the second week in a row I get to start the morning show with an Orange Crush. Give me the Packers to kick the Broncos' ass because it's going to be Mo picks for Bo Nix, like my buddy A-Dub says.
All right.
All I gotta say, one little thing. Jordan better not throw off kilter because Surtain's back.
Surtain is back. There we go. I agree with what BA said. If it was at Green Bay, I would pick Green Bay. But because it's at Denver and the thin air, and that does make people tire out, whether they're chasing a quarterback or not, give me the Broncos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. And then we got the Patriots are hosting Jamie's Buffalo Bills. Who you got, Kitty Ken?
Well, seeing as how the old lady isn't in the room with me in the studio, I'm going to go and say I'm taking the Patriots in this one.
Also, she
amen, brother. Smart man. Yeah. BA.
I'm going to do what Jamie does all the time with his Buffalo Bills. Tell them they're going to circle the wagon. Right, Jamie?
Yep.
There you go.
Well,
in this one.
Jamie, you're great and all. You're a good guy. I love having you. Love talking to you. Josh Allen's playing better of late. Slowly but surely. But Drake May is the hot new toy in the NFC East. AFC East, mind you, sorry. Give me the Patriots by a touchdown.
It'll be a good game, though.
I didn't say that.
There's actually a question about this game. Yeah, take
You're taking the Patriots?
Oh, Lord.
I'm taking the Bills.
Oh, you're taking the Bills.
Yep, they're going to even up the series. I mean, look, I like what. Here's the funny thing about the Pats and say the Bears. Both of them have had weak schedules, but everyone's lauding the Pats for some reason. But the Bears can't beat Cleveland. Okay, sure. Division game. Buffalo they're looking for some revenge. They're a little more back against the wall than say the Pats are. The Pats get a little humility at home and lose to the Bills.
Well, throw out the point spread because I don't give two shits. It's going to be a field goal game, and I think the Pats win it because they're at home. That's where I'm at. I think they're both going to run up the score because I'm sorry, the Bills can't stop anybody's rushing game anymore, and Trevion Henderson is a beast.
Yes, he is.
And then last but not least, and I know I got to go to the Ken and Ken show first. We got the Lions at LA Rams.
I guess Panthers is foreign.
Kitty Ken, who you got?
Oh, well, with Brian Branch being out and with the way Matthew Stafford's been playing this year, I got to give it to Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
It's actually not do or die because we already won one of the games that we had to out of the 5 coming up. It would make it a lot easier to be at 12 wins, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary. I think 11 will get them in.
Not in the NFC, it won't. They need to win all.
And the Bear fan.
Oh, there's a question about this game too.
Oh,
yeah, Stafford's going to do Stafford things and send Detroit's
That could mean two different things, Ken.
Right. 'Cause wait, we just saw what he did 2 weeks ago in Carolina.
Stafford. Okay, I'll make it. I'll put it this way: my fantasy team will rejoice because Devontae will have 2 to 3 touchdown catches. Puka will get a ton of yards between the 20s, and Detroit's going to go home crying because they're going to lose this game, which is going to put their playoff hopes in jeopardy, which will be killed in Week 18 when they lose to Chicago in January in the freezing, frozen tundra of Soldier Field. Is that better for you?
Oh, like they did last year?
I heard like they did last year. Yeah, I heard that.
You guys didn't play in Chicago in January, did you?
Played you in December.
It
was the last game.
Eve.
Yeah. Whatever.
Different
Still
Bears
cold.
team.
All right.
No, I mean, I feel sorry for
Lions
Detroit
team.
not making the playoffs, but yeah, I think the Rams win this game.
Jamie.
Yeah, I actually I do agree with Ken. I think the Lions still make the playoffs, but I think the Rams win this game, and I think it motivates the Lions to try to win out the rest of their games.
Well,
It's going to be a hard-fought game. The defense of the Lions, losing Branch hurts a lot. But I think Jared Goff and Dan Campbell are going to play mind games with the Rams. Yes, the Rams are playing awesome, but they're going to say, hey, channel that inner playoff game last year, and they're going to squeak out a win.
They're 2 years ago when we faced them. Gotcha.
Sorry,
know
2 years
about.
ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
All right, BA.
I've got to run, though.
I got to
Jayden.
say the
I'm sorry.
Lions because the Lions got to win. I just have a different view of this. They have to win every game. 12-5 will at least put them in the playoffs. You get them in that talk for the playoffs. 11-6 is not going to do it. Not in the NFC. Not with the NFC West playing the way they are and the NFC North playing the way they are. No. So they got to win. This will be the first stop. They got to win this game. They just got to win this game.
All right. I'm picking the Lions for a different reason, and it's because what we didn't do last week, and it looks like Dan Campbell matured as a play caller by not going for it all the time on fourth downs and taking the field goals, and I think that's what we win by is a field goal. Jamie, go ahead and give your outro real quick.
I got to go, JB. I'm sorry to interrupt. I've
Yep.
got to run. Y'all have a great night.
We'll see you there, Will.
We forgot his Carolina Panthers, though.
We did the Panthers thing, didn't we?
No, we didn't do
Nope.
Panthers.
We didn't do Panthers Saints, brother.
Is anybody picking the Aints? Because I'm not.
Nope.
No.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Carolina's
That handles it.
Can't wait. Ken looks like
weird.
he might.
Because I mean, dude, the Saints just beat the Bucks in Tampa. No, I don't think Lightning strikes 2 weeks in a row. But it could be an interesting game.
It will.
All right, I'm going to do something real quick to make it look better. I like this. I like symmetrical. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. Tell everybody where they can find you because you got to go.
All right, you guys can follow me, yours truly. Excuse me, on Bill's chat, one of Bill's Mafia chat. Bill Sir, one of Bill's Mafia, and also Jay Moore, the unbiased journalist at DJ Dog Tags on X and theforkball.com, where I write about all sports. You also can catch me every Tuesday night on Driving the Top Production, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, where Joe Dalio and I do our Buffalo Bills, our Buffalo Sports Conversation Room, where we talk all things Buffalo Bills and the rest of NFL news. We just did episode 13 of season 3 last night. Go check that out on all your podcasting platforms. And then you could also catch me, except for last night. I apologize for those for not being on last night because my voice was really bad. It's much better now. But you guys can also, next week, you'll be able to catch me at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on Open Sports Mike on Driving the Top Productions with hopefully next week the full crew, Ken, Jeremy, hopefully Marcus and Dylan and everybody else will be back, including Rich. So we talk about everything sports and everything goes in that show. And then every Wednesday night you can catch me back here on the Huddle Sports Network at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central with with Jeremy, Ken, and other Ken, the Bears fan there, or the Bears fan and Ken, the Packers fan, and all the wonderful faces here for NFL Roundtable Talks on the Huddle Sports Network. And then starting in March 2026, Jeremy, Adam, Marcus, I will be doing season 3 of the UFL, so can't wait for that to happen. But first, we got to get through this NFL season. Thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, ring the bell for all notifications. And for more content, for more NFL Roundtable Talk and other NFL news on the Huddle Sports Network, you can find us on Roku TV, Amazon TV, Facebook, YouTube, and where else you get your podcast. And for all of us here, Jeremy, Ken the Bears fan, BA, Kitty Ken,
Awesome.
the Packers fan, Will, and all of us at the Huddle Sports Network. I'm Jamie Malloy, and this has been another episode of NFL Roundtable Talks Wednesday night here on the Huddle Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday. Good night.
Catch you next Wednesday, Jamie. Thank you for
Have a good one, Jamie.
jumping in. All right, Ken and Ken, tell everybody about your show.
Well, you can find us on Ken and Ken in the morning, every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Central, where you can find it on Huddle Sports at all the destinations. You can find it on Packer Backer News on Facebook. You can find it on X with my co-host on his page of Talking Sports. And
Talking Sports 18 on X for now until I get the main back.
Yep.
And then also Ken the Bear fan on Rumble. Please go to Rumble, hit the subscribe or the follow button and whatnot. That really helps the show. Keep going, Ken. You're doing well.
Right. VA, tell them about 1-0.
Hi.
OAC3T. There we go.
I am just a podcast whore, so that's all you need to know.
Oh, okay. That's it. You're just a podcast. Gotcha.
But hey, I noticed that you like to put everybody on the top. Are you just like the bottom guy?
Hey,
all this
I like
talk
to lay
about
down and let her ride me. How's that?
all this talk about the overly sexually aggressive aquatic sea mammals got them all excited.
Got everybody in here overly sexually excited.
Everybody's breaking out their scuba gear tonight.
Glub glub.
Nice.
Awesome. And as I say every week, it is time to do the sponsors, and we'll start from the bottom and go to the top because that's what makes it fun. Because I know that those two love the fact that this team's in the basement. At 5-8, skull fucked by everybody. It's the Vikings.
See, I told you he likes the bottom.
Third place at 8-5, it's our Lions.
Not
In
Kings of the North.
second place at 9-4, it's fuck the Bears. And in first place at 9-3-1, it's FD. And I'm coming live out of Flint, where the water's shit, but the tires are good.
Actually, JB, the water's good if you just melt the snow, boil it, and drink it. It's probably better than your tap water right now.
Not certain I have well water.
That's the reason
I'm good.
that's the reason why the tires are good, because they've been sitting in the water.
It preserves the rubber. I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching us tonight. We had over 105 comments. I know we got 3 likes on Facebook, and I already know that the people watching on my channel hit the like button. So thank you so much for watching us. And I am live on my YouTube channel, which is also the same name as my Facebook page, which is Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. I'm also live in the Huddle Sports app. I'm live on Twitter under Sir Rocker VRO or VRO, whatever it is. VWO, whatever.
There you go, VWO.
And I'm posted into the Rumble under Ken the Bear Fan. I want to thank everybody that was here tonight. Austin, Will, Ken and Ken, B.A., and of course, Jamie Malloy. This has been the NFL Roundtable Talks, and try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love, everybody.
Sexual equality.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.